Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at the Great Barrier Reef Arena. This is a vital match between the Saints and the Falcons. It's that time of the year when every result is magnified. Today's winner will make a down payment on a finals berth, while the loser's spot will be under 3. But here come the visitors. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Saints. It's a toss of the coin, really, but I like what I've seen of them recently, and I think they have the weapons to overcome their more fancied opponents.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Harf. The coin toss is about to take place. Here we go. Punch clear. Doesn't often waste it. Delightfully done. Jameson. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
He's gone.
He had prior opportunity.
Ignoring the corridor for now. Who's front and centre? And they see it out. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
Oh, there's a bit of niggle in this one early. A couple of players already unhappy with some attention off the ball.
Sanders, stripped of it. Wilson, Briggs, he's lost it. Jameson, mops that one up. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. That's a bruising tackle. Cunningham, they're moving the footy quickly. Marsh tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He's caught. There's an argument for a free kick there. The two big men do battle. Jones, he'll feel that one. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Who can get the clearance? Jones just needs a good bounce. Defence 101 there.
And finally over the line.
Away he goes. Wilson with the footy. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball.
Thought so far, Gary?
Both sides pride themselves on winning contested footy. There'll be no backward steps taken today.
Briggs smashes it out of there. Wilson. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Just has to hit a target. Good disciplined defence. Couldn't burst through.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
May, desperate to win it back.
These half chances can often be the difference.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Briggs making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
Gets it to safety.
Stone heads to the pocket. Baker. That's good work rate. The Falcons guarding the corridor. Jones. He just dropped it. Butcher throws it on the boot. Jacobson gets to it first. Jameson on centre wing has marked. Searching kick. James normally delivers. Matthews. Can he find a teammate? Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Butcher. Marsh. And they're out of trouble. Honours the lead. Some indirect ball movement here. Stone. That's an aggressive handball. That'll work. Picking their way through. The Saints looking dangerous. Good looking kick. The Falcons have been caught napping.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
The Saints will be in front of his accurate. He is.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Jacobson wins it. Jones. The Saints are really under the pump here. He's lost possession. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Kicks laterally. Quality delivery by foot. It's a high kick. A real rainmaker. Butcher. He's made a hot start to this match. Richards. The Saints haven't been inside 50 for a while. He's not one to take a backward step. No easy exit. He's so clean with the footy. Sanders with the big fist. Whereas there's some holding going on. They've put themselves under pressure. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Jones, terrific tackle. Tate, he's generally a good kick. Baker, got a fist in. Matthews, snares the loose ball. Knew where the help was. This might be a chance for the high flyers. That's a strong mark.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Can he give them the lead? No, he can't.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
He's off. Back into play. Baker has found some space. Was he held without it? This spells trouble. Plays on. Stripped of the footy. Matthews runs onto it. That's skillful. And out it goes.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
Football's a game of mistakes and both sides are making plenty. The key is where you make them and what the damage is.
Good ruck work. Butcher, he ran into a brick wall. Baker made the footy his. His field kicking is normally first rate. Briggs, Richards, you can't question his commitment. They'll need to be more careful than that. The umpire waves them on. Can he hit a target? It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
Kicking at his first.
Gives it everything. Briggs, great work ethic to push forward and present.
It'll be a good start if you can nail it.
He fancies his chances, but he hasn't managed to bend that one back far enough.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Can they finally clear it this time? Hughes clears the area. Wilson comes free in the tackle. Price only knows one way. Good thinking and good execution too. That might attract a pack. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Jones set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
If they lose this game, they'll only have themselves to blame.
Stone brings it back in. Cops some unwanted attention. The Saints on the ball now. May. He might have thought about hand passing. Wilson. Jones in the centre square. Gets his kick despite the heat. Jacobson feeds it out. He's been dispossessed. Butcher affects the turnover. Sanders. He might have thought about the corridor. May on a lead. Probing ball. Sanders. Who will stand under that? He's plucked it and should have a shot.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Saints with a break now. Jacobson punches it out of the ruck. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. Briggs. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
The Falcons won't hit the panic button, but it's been a disappointing start.
The Saints with the first three, and they're all over them, to be honest. Jacobson slaps it out. Tate, Price. That's a legal disposal, isn't it?
Tries to take him on and loses.
Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Robertson towards half forward with the kick. Ball spills free in the tackle. Wilson. Matthews runs onto it.
Run down. Great chase.
Centres it. Briggs read it well and claims the mark.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Good looking kick, that'll do. It's a goal.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
The Falcons are on the back foot early. The big men fly. Price out of the congestion. Couldn't get a disposal. Baker accepted the invitation. Knew the tackle was coming. Jacobson. Was he taken high? May. Wilson. That might have been dropping the ball. Desperate defence. Baker. Sharman fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. It's there!
The Falcons are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Saints will be hard to stop now. Jacobson showing his skills. Tate. Good hands. Price. He's suddenly a popular man. To open their account, is it there?
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Wilson to bring it in. Spills out in the tackle. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. He's off target.
This is an object lesson in how to shoot yourselves in the foot.
Wilson to bring it in. Gee, they're playing well. A chance to clear now. Jameson at close quarters. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Their ball movement has been impressive. He's besieged. Tate. Crunching tackle. They've bottled it up. Jacobson with a deft tap. Price. Matthews. Jameson. Clean pickup. Was that a legal disposal?
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Sexton takes it on the half-back flank. Bit of a nothing kick. Briggs. They're all over them early. Sexton can keep it moving. Towards the boundary line. Robertson. Slick hands. Farms it out. This is promising. Somehow release the ball.
How to get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
The Falcons not at their best so far and will have a throw in.
Thoughts so far, Gaz?
The Saints might be more conservative with the footy now and try to ensure that they don't cough up a late goal.
Briggs wins it. Jameson. Can they keep the footy this time? Matthews. That's not ideal. Jacobson. Kicks to space. Keen to get the ball moving. They're playing with purpose and poise. Solid tackle. The umpire will have it. Jacobson got his palm to it. Jameson. Matthews. Tate. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Can he be the fire starter? And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Saints have jumped out of the blocks. They could have this sewn up by half-time the way they're going.
The two big men do battle. Wilson is there. Jacobson. Jameson. Got to get rid of it. He's got support.
Was that insufficient intent or a skill error? He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
He should have done better there. You've got to make those count.
Stone brings it back in. The kick was centimetre perfect. You can see their confidence growing. Butcher. The Falcons are chasing tail. The Saints have been all over them so far. They've certainly thrown down the gauntlet. Time for a break. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Falcons just need to take the game on a bit more. They seemed a little hesitant in the first quarter. They're right in the game, but a bit more aggression with the footy could go a long way. They'll also look to increase their pressure on the ball carrier.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Jacobson wins it down. It's a hot footy. Price. Jones. They cannot keep him quiet. Jameson. This is more positive. Quality delivery by foot. They'll bide their time. Good work rate. Price. Sweeping handball. Robertson running in support. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Rucks go at it. Jameson crosses the paint. Look at him go. He'll be sore in the morning. Jacobson. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Robertson is calm in a crisis. Good build-up. What's he got on offer? James does well under pressure. Honours the lead. The defence has fallen down. Tate has a way of drawing the footy. Into the pocket he goes. Baker didn't need to be asked twice. He's everywhere at the moment. Jameson takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
They needed to get the first of the second quarter, and they have.
The Falcons are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Jacobson wins the hit out. Tate leading from the front. That's well played. Sets up a foot race. Robertson drops into the hole and marks.
He'll expect to convert this.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Falcons punch clear. Tate, he put himself in the line of fire. He's set upon. Navigated the traffic. Baker in the thick of it as ever. The defenders will be nervous. Well played.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
That's a quality finish. He's a beautiful kick at goal when his confidence is up.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Good ruck work. Jones. They've given it back. Was that a throw? Sanders gathers. Gets the kick away. Has to be clean. The Falcons under great pressure. Dangerous place to lose it. May runs onto it. Here's a big chance to sweep the footy forward. By hand. Delivers it inside 50. Robertson. They've worked it well. Towards the goal mouth. Oh, what about that for a mark?
Forwards dream of these shots.
He converts and narrows the margin.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Jacobson wins it. Price on the same page as his ruck. May almost threw it out.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
Into the middle with the kick. Jameson runs onto it. That's poor play. He's under close attention. Butcher heads towards half forward.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
We've seen some quality attacking play so far, and hopefully it continues because it's been great to watch.
Jacobson palms it down. Briggs, terrific tackle. Tate, the pressure is fierce. Robertson has it now on centre wing. Good handball. They'll sweep this ball forward. Richards working hard and being rewarded. Robertson, he's caught. Sexton, nothing doing with the kick. Cops some unwanted attention. Goes goalward and he's off target.
The Falcons will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
Back into play. Cunningham. That's good work rate. What can they generate? Sexton hunting the footy. He's wrapped up. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Jacobson gets his hand to it. Tate, he's been busy so far. Jameson. Who was he aiming for? This is good ball movement. Lays it off. They need to hit the scoreboard here. That's great footy.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Back into play. Briggs on a lead. They'll contest in the centre square. May. He doesn't waste many. James. The Saints have denied them the corridor. Good thinking and good execution too. Clever kick. He's hit up the lead. Can he impose himself on the match? Manages to find a teammate.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. The big men fly. Jones. Is anyone home? Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
He can level it up here with a good kick.
Struck it well. No problems there.
We've got 5 for the quarter now, and there's time for more too.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Jacobson with the tap. Tate. Is that holding the ball? Butcher. Briggs. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Price. Gathers. The Saints forcing them out wide. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Jones needs a good decision. Up and under. That's an impressive mark. Kicks to half forward. Price. It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
Both coaches would be concerned about how easily the opposition midfielders are moving the footy at times.
Sanders. He's stopped in his tracks. Baker, Briggs, Jones runs onto it. They could almost have raffled it. He's normally good on his non-preferred and out of play.
It's been a quality game so far. Lots of opportunities for both sides to hit the scoreboard.
Briggs, the winner there. Terrific forward pressure. Attracted a crowd. He just keeps racking up disposals. Uses the non-preferred. Briggs has it on a string. The Saints moving the ball well.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Back into play. The Falcons having a great patch. That's not his best effort.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Falcons aren't getting full value for their inside 50s. They need to tidy up their delivery to give their forwards the best chance.
Jacobson punches it out of the ruck. Jameson feeling the heat. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. The two big men do battle. Tate, he'll feel that one. Moving the footy laterally. Jones takes it at centre half back. Good kick. Jameson. On the non-preferred. They're going hammer and tong. Closed him down. Robertson. Got the handball away. Dixon gets there first. Jameson. He's suddenly a popular man. Desperate defence. Robertson, ever reliable. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Sharman takes the logical option. Briggs thought his way through it. Baker marks on centre wing. He's giving 100%. The kick was ill-directed. It's a tough game. Gathers at half-back. May with a chance now. The defence is disorganised. Lace out. Great footy. He hasn't struck that well at all. Cunningham goes laterally. Quality delivery by foot. Can they get something going? The kick was centimetre perfect. Goes very wide. That's a bit of a gift.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
Going at his second.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
Away he goes. Back into play.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Saints are playing great footy and I can't see any reason why they can't go on to win this.
Rucks go at it. Jones. Solid tackle. Jameson. Time to measure the kick. He's completely shanked it.
Lost his radar there.
Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line.
The Saints started brilliantly, but they're off the boil a bit at the moment.
Sanders. He'll work all day. Baker. That's a bruising tackle. Butcher. This is a hotly contested footy. What a game he's having. Sanders gathers in the centre square. He'll be sore in the morning. What can they build here? Robertson makes the kick look okay. Sexton drives it inside the forward 50. A promising build-up amounts to nothing. And they're away. Jacobson can keep it moving. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Tate. Price was committed to the contest. He's besieged. Jones. Can they find a late goal? Butcher. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full.
This would give them some breathing space.
He struck it well. It'll go close.
Every bit counts, so I guess.
Back into play. That's a strong mark. Dishes it off. Kicks to centre wing. Butcher displaying great endeavour. Hurried kick goes very wide. And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Saints were excellent in the first half, but now the true test comes. Can they maintain the rage? They're going to need to, because even a slight drop-off in intensity could prove very costly. So far, so good, though, and the upset is a huge chance.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, big clearance to win here. He's wrapped up. May, James, runs onto it. Jacobson in the right spot at the right time. Tate all alone in the centre square. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Hughes in heavy traffic. Honours the lead. Clever handball. Got to get it out of there. Little one to half back. That's a bit of a waste. Price, normally creative. I've liked his game today. Stone wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They'll take the scenic route. Marsh read it well and claims the mark. He's got under that one.
This match will probably be decided by who can be cleaner with the footy.
Important clearance here. May, Sanders. He's gone. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Crunching tackle. Baker ignoring the corridor for now. Sexton doesn't often waste it. Here's a chance to get it forward. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. The Falcons have got out of jail. He's got an option in the centre square. Good work rate. He's lost it.
He had prior opportunity.
Sanders mops that one up. Who's at home? Cunningham onto the non-preferred. Baker heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
They're doing plenty right, just not putting it on the scoreboard.
Jameson goes towards half-back. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. They could be vulnerable here. Looking to extend this margin. Defence 101 there. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Saints are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. The big men fly. Wilson, he's run into trouble. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Good ruck work. Butcher couldn't burst through. The Falcons have won it back. The forwards have been starved lately. Can they make the most of this? In the middle, Jameson, stripped of it. Sexton runs onto it. Knew the tackle was coming. Baker, Wilson, they've worked it well. He's set upon. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. Wilson gathers. The Falcons guarding the corridor. Butcher heads towards the half-forward flank. Seizes the moment. Robertson, he just dropped it. Centering ball. Jones. He's under close attention. Tate. He's stopped in his tracks. Normally delivers. Baker takes an excellent grab. Searching kick. He's hit up the lead. Can he find a teammate? Forward they go again. Jacobson tries to spike it out of the danger zone. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Punch clear. May throws it on the boot. Richards drops into the hole and marks.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
Goes for the check side. Yes! That is so skillful.
That's a wonderful goal. What a skillful player he is.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. Jacobson wins the tap. Tate. The Falcons are under siege. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
Already got one today.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough?
It's not for nothing the third quarter is known as the Premiership quarter.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Jacobson with a deft tap. Good tackle. Jameson. Dixon is there to save the day. Goes wide. Tate making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Falcons have got to change it up because they're a bit too predictable at the moment.
Briggs slaps it out. Butcher, it's a tough game. Wilson. He's generally a good kick. Richards. He's suddenly a popular man. Tate runs onto it. Jones kicks laterally. Jacobson delivers it inside 50. He's not one to take a backward step. Stripped of the footy. Robertson fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Was there some holding going on?
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
Good vision there. Jones. The Falcons should score here.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Butcher gets to it first. The Saints are playing some great footy. Sharman had his name written all over it. His field kicking is normally first rate. Butcher, they can smell victory. Had some assistance. Sanders, was he held without it? You can't question his commitment. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Butcher. May, desperate to win it back. That's come off the instep. Sanders sets a task for the forwards. Good disciplined defence. Wilson, terrific tackle. Sharman, this will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
Crafty forward play there. He reads the ball so well, and he's one of those who can hurt you without having big disposals.
The Falcons haven't been able to respond. They look gone. Jacobson punches it out of the ruck. Tate comes free in the tackle. Robertson, he'll feel that one. The kick is precise. The Saints are red hot at the moment. This is champagne footy.
To push the margin beyond 30.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say?
That could have just about put it out of their reach.
Jameson goes towards half-back. Robertson clears the area. Sexton just needs a good bounce. Time for the Crummers to go to work.
And finally over the line.
Cunningham working hard and presenting well. Probing ball. Quality delivery by foot. That's come off the side of the boot.
He'd like to have that one back.
Can he hit a target? Jacobson met solidly. This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort.
Kicking at his first.
Outside of the boot. He loves these, but that one is not his best.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Jameson with the footy. Briggs got a fist in. James will keep coming. They've put themselves under pressure. Sexton, what can he do with it? He's been dispossessed. Sanders, Butcher going at his first, and he's got it.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Saints look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. Jacobson, the winner there. Tate. Can they turn back the tide? Richards with the big fist. Hughes. The Saints under great pressure. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
Away we go once more. The two big men do battle. Jones got to get it forward now. The Saints on the ball now. They've got winners all over the park. That's a quality hand pass. Sanders. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Butcher. Touch and go.
An ugly looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Back into play. The kick was centimetre perfect. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Bevan has a vice-like grip. He's had little impact so far. James. Matthews. That's good vision. Jameson has got off the chain. Delivers it inside 50. Robertson with half a chance. It's a hot footy. He's got it.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
You sense the momentum has shifted. Rucks go at it. Good ruck work and good roving too. Hughes with a superb relieving mark at centre half back. He might have thought about the corridor. Who's front and centre? Jones couldn't get a disposal.
Tries to take him on and loses.
Butcher. Towards half forward with the kick. Price. It sits and he's in business.
Momentum is so important. A couple of goals either way would make a huge difference.
Tate. Solid tackle. Jameson. Matthews. He hasn't been himself today. Sanders cuts them off at halfback. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Sexton. He's so clean with the footy. And they see it out.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Falcons have got to be closer by three-quarter time or the task will be too great.
Jameson couldn't get an effective disposal. Suddenly there's some belief about them. Sanders. May. That's an aggressive handball. Wilson going at his second. Let's call it a pass.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
He's kicked it high.
This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
This might be a chance for the high flyers. Sanders. Was he taken high? They'll need to be more careful than that. Cops some unwanted attention. Price. Good work rate. Bit of a nothing kick. Clean pickup. The Falcons need to make inroads soon. Robertson has it. He's been a rare shining light for them today.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Falcons were on the rack, but it's a quality response from them. Good ruck work. Tate manages to find a teammate. They look a different team. Bevan, that has to hurt. Butcher wins it back. Spills out in the tackle. This is promising. Kicks to space. They're playing with purpose and poise. We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hold on? Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Falcons with it all to do in this last quarter. The realisation that risks must be taken often makes a team much more dangerous and less predictable. Some teams play their best footy in this type of headspace, which makes you wonder why they don't employ it from the first bounce.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. The big men fly. Tate can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Briggs. Ross. Good looking kick. That's a strong mark.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
Looking to get it down there quickly. Briggs. Strong grab.
The Saints are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
The Saints have steadied after they were challenged. Punch clear. He's besieged. Butcher, one step ahead. Good thinking and good execution too. Baker, here's real danger now. They're well drilled. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
The Falcons might not have a way back if this goes through.
That won't make the distance. Dennis, it's a goal.
The Saints are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Falcons need a miracle now. Jones. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Sanders. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
This would just about snuff them out if he's successful.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The Saints in this form would challenge anybody. Tate He's everywhere at the moment. Jones. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Gee, they're playing well. Baker. They're a big chance here. Sanders has marked in front of goal. The Falcons are chasing tail. May marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
For a lead in excess of 40 points.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
They've smashed the 100, and there's still time for more.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. Jacobson wins the tap. He's suddenly a popular man. Ball spills free in the tackle. Robertson, May. The Saints are doing all the attacking. They're putting on a clinic.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough?
Happy to concede a behind.
Back into play. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Not a lot. Sanders. It's no place for the faint-hearted. May. He'll be sore in the morning. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Jacobson wins the tap. Jones has been a shining light. Wilson affects the turnover. They're a pleasure to watch. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Lace out. Great footy.
Going at his second.
If anyone can, it's him. But he hasn't got that online.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Jameson with the footy. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball, and a moment for the players to catch their breath.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Saints will take a lot of belief from this, not only because of the win, but the way they've gone about it. They put plans in place and executed them.
May.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
Slick hands. James somehow released the ball. It's a dominant display. The Saints have winners everywhere.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Jacobson wins the hit out. Jones, can he force his way through? That's an impressive mark.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
Underway once more. Jacobson has rucked tirelessly. Tate, it's a tough game. Delightfully done.
Run down, great chase.
The Saints can smell blood. Stone knew the tackle was coming.
And he's done for holding the ball.
What's he got on offer? Seizes the moment. Sets up a foot race. Bevan. Just has to hit a target. The kick was centimetre perfect. Maybe he could have gone himself. Stone. Sexton. He's run into trouble. Hughes. Butcher. He's caught. Wilson, dangerous place to lose it. The Saints under great pressure. Was that a throw? That's a poor place to give the ball back. It's a hot footy. Jameson, he's already got one. Now he's got two.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Falcons haven't thrown in the towel. Credit to them. Jacobson gets his hand to it. Tate leading from the front. They've given it back. That might have been dropping the ball. Price, solid tackle. And we will do it all again. Jacobson wins the tap. Price closed him down. Can he be the fire starter? Marsh, no easy exit. Got to get rid of it. Baker is calm in a crisis. May with a chance to relieve the pressure. It's a high ball. Jacobson kicks inside the forward 50. Price, was that a legal disposal? Butcher, he's stopped in his tracks. May, Baker in some space on the wing. They're cutting them to ribbons. This deserves a goal. Quality delivery by foot. They're running rings around them. Well played. That is going very close.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Back into play. James is hard to beat one-on-one. The Saints have denied them the corridor. The Falcons finishing strongly. Robertson, that's good work rate. Is that holding the ball? They cannot keep him quiet and out of play.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Falcons are in damage control. They've been thoroughly outclassed, and I don't think they had any inkling it was coming.
Jacobson wins the tap. Price, he's set upon. Jameson on centre wing, has marked. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it. Out of play again.
The Saints have been so impressive today. This will give them huge belief.
Good ruck work. Wilson, Butcher. Jameson runs onto it. He's wrapped up. James. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? Momentum has changed colours. Here's a big chance to pick back the margin.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
This will be a close thing.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Stone with the footy. Briggs can keep it moving. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Matthews.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Sexton gathers on the non-preferred. Butcher under pressure. May. He doesn't waste many. We're watching a very good side here. They're huffing and puffing. They're running rings around them.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
To put an exclamation mark on a dominant win. Jacobson is there in defence. A chance to clear now. That's a strong mark. What can they generate? He's hit up the lead. And they're out of trouble. Baker takes an excellent grab. Briggs goes long.
He completely miscued that.
Moving the footy laterally. Sexton couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground.
The Falcons have been enormously disappointing. I don't think the coach has any answers from what I can see.
Jacobson with the tap. Tate. Jameson. Can he get a kick away? Look at him go. Takes the logical option. Picking their way through. That's well played. The Falcons having a purple patch. Marsh. Ross gets there first. Terrific forward pressure. This spells trouble. Has to be clean. He's not giving up. Goes goalward. And he's off target.
The Saints have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
Stone to bring it in. What can they muster from the back half? Honours the lead. Uses the non-preferred. Butcher sees something he likes.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
Wilson, so influential today. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Tate has found some space. Into the pocket he goes. That's great footy.
To inject some life into this contest.
Struck it well. No problems there.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
They could have just faded away, but they haven't done that, so they deserve some credit. Jacobson looking for territory. Jones. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Price with a chance to run. This is promising. Desperate defence. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Ross presents in space. The Saints have done it comfortably. They didn't have it all their own way, but they were class above today. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon.